but we're going to pull up one of Tom's accounts. All right, so our ad right now is in review. So let's take a look at this here real quick. So I'm going to click on this, Promoting Social Media Ad Genius, okay? So I have the campaign, and underneath the campaign I have an ad set and an ad. I'll explain the difference to you as we go along. So my budget's $10 a day for both. That's great. You know, if Facebook forces you to choose something like $10 or $15 or whatever, you can always come in here and change the budget, which I'm just going to change this to $5 a day per ad. We're going to keep running it, right? Now I have a lot of data already on my ads. I'm doing this for an example. If you're just starting out on a page, you may want to run a couple of different ads at $5 or $10 a day. It's really, of course, to get data and numbers. So let's go ahead and take a look at ads right here. Okay. So just by hitting the default button, what I'm seeing right here is this right here is, this is going to be shown in the news feed for people. Let's click on this one right here. This one will also be in the news feed. This is going to target people who like our page. So those are our two ads, right? If I click on ad sets right here, it'll show my targeting up here at the top. Watch. So I click on this ad set, for example. All right, I click right on up here, and it shows me who I'm targeting specifically. Social media managers, social media marketing, social media examiner. Okay, great. So I got one default setting. Now what I want to do is I want to test some different keywords and some different ads and images. So what I want to do is I'm going to go back over to campaigns right here. I'm going to come up to create an ad, promote your page, select your fan page, hit continue. All right. So let's go right on down and take a look at this. So I want to choose the United States. I'm going to choose my avatar. So 35, 55, interest. Now what I want to do is I want to get my interest to at least 1 million people. Okay, 62 million is just way too much. We want people to see our ad over and over and over, but we don't want to have too small of an audience. If you have a local audience, it could be a little bit smaller, and I'll answer specific questions about local audiences. So my interest, let's see here. I'm going to type in social media manager. So that's only 41,000. Okay, I want to get, let's see what else I can get in here. Social media managers. Okay, social media marketing. So this is going to give me 520,000 people to start. Not too bad. How about I'm going to type in online marketing. I want to get to 1 million people if I can. Here we go. Online marketing. How many people does that give us? Still my reach is 52,000. So that's 41, 41, 69. Let's try one more thing. So social media, it's too broad, it's too term. Social media optimization would be good. Ooh, I can type in social media examiner could be good too, because that's a good social media magazine. 640,000 people. Let's see, what else could I get? Digital marketing. There we go. That would be part of a subcategory. That's 760,000. I'm going to go one more time for social media. No, social media solutions. I bet that's pretty small. 413,000 people. 780,000 people. Not a bad deal. So, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to run with those people. I'm going to target people who are not already connected to Social Media Ad Genius. Now what I'm going to do is, how much do I want to spend for the account? Well, what I want to do is I want to spend per day $5 a day, and I'm going to run this continuously starting today until I decide to turn it off. Now, please keep in mind that for the most part, it takes 3 days for Facebook ads to really start running. In the first 24 hours, it is always the worst. In the second day, you start seeing numbers trend out a little bit. In day 3, we really start to see trends. So let's run this for 3 days. Let's talk about this on Friday. So I'm going to do $5 a day. I'm going to run my ad continuously starting it today. I can stop it at any time, but my main goal is I want to establish an ad that's a control where I know, for instance, like I can get dollar likes, and then I'm always going to try to beat that dollar likes. I'm always going to have a control, and I'm always going to be testing a variable. So let's see advanced options. I'm always going to bid on get the most likes for the best price. I'm going to have Facebook do the work. This is called OCPM bidding, or just what we call action bidding. So $5 per day, page likes, ad set. Explain ad set here in just a minute. Okay. Scroll on down. All right, now what images do we want to use? Let's go to Browse Library. Look, there's a bunch of stock images that you can click on and right here as well too. So I'm going to delete this image about Social Media Ad Genius. Okay. I'm going to choose 3 images. So let's go find 3 images. This is recently, literally I can type in anything that I want, which is great. Now, I know it sounds weird, but Facebook has powered with Shutterstock to offer a lot of amazing photos. But this right here, for example, would not pass the 20% rule, but they still have the picture here. So I'm going to try one right here that's social media. That might violate the 20% ad rule. I'm going to just double check and see. I'm going to choose the second picture right here. And let's just see what else they have in here that may be interesting. Purples are always interesting, so I may just try that as well too. Okay, so I've chosen 3 images. I'm going to click on Done. Okay. Now, here's what it's going to look like when it's displayed in the desktop. And then I'm going to hit that, and it'll roll on up. You're going to see mobile news feed. Here's what it's going to look like on mobile news feeds. See my 3 different pictures. Ads look great. Now, on mobile, you're always going to get a lower price just because people are going to click on the like button really, really, really easily. Or look, this is the way our ads are going to look on the right-hand side. It's great. Oh, I'm going to want to change this here real quick. Do you love social media marketing for your business? And then I'm going to put right in here, comma, like us, for effective strategies. Yep, that'll work. So like us for effective strategies. I just like to capitalize the words in here. Doesn't mean that you have to. I'm just really showing you an example. Okay, show advanced options. This is just the headline. What do I want the headline to say? I want the headline to say Social Media Ad Genius. My landing view. Now I can have people look at my photos. I can have them go over to Facebook tabs. We don't use any Facebook tabs. It takes a long time to load, just as this qualification process. What I'm really looking for you to do is just send people to your landing page. Okay? And that is really it. We have everything all lined up. We're going to run it on right-hand side, mobile, desktop. We're just setting up our very first ads. We want to check out a couple of different things. So I chose a couple of different keywords to get me to 1 million people, and I chose 3 images. So I'm going to go ahead and hit place order. Okay, order's been placed. So I'm going to go create similar ad. Now I have all my ads set up. So what I want you to do is let's go take a look in the ads manager of exactly what our ads look like. Okay, you don't have to do this because I'm going to show you how we're going to start some split testing, but just take a look. If I go to all campaigns, I'm going to go ahead and refresh this screen here real quick. All right, looks like our Social Media Ad Genius is already approved, which is great. Let's go ahead and take a look at these page likes here real quick. All right, so our default campaign is already up and running, which is awesome. Okay, remember if I click on any of these ad sets, so I'm promoting Social Media Ad Genius, this is our default, right? If I click on this ad set, just click on this link right here. There we go. I can click right here on this little gear. It'll show me my targeting. Yep, targeting the right people. That is great. Now let's take a look at the ads that we just set up. So what I did is, here's our campaign. We're setting up Social Media Ad Genius likes, right? So that's great. Right here what we have is in this ad set. So let me take a look at the ad set. So inside the ad set, we are targeting 30 to 55-year-old people, right? Now, here are all the individual images that are underneath the ad set. See, we put in 3 images underneath this ad set, and I explain the ad sets as you go through the Social Media Ad Genius training as well. But see, what's happening is, just to be clear, we have a Social Media Ad Genius page like as our campaign. We are split testing out at the ad set, US 35 to 55, and now Facebook is going to run 3 images that we have put together right here. They're going to run these 3 images on mobile, on desktop, and on the right-hand side. So Facebook's going to split test these at the ad level.